Hi Capricorn, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Seems like there's some newness going on, maybe a little bit of beginner's anxiety. I was looking at the Eight of Wands, or not the Eight of Wands, at the Eight of Swords, but also the Fool. So it's like there's hope and a sense of even anticipation. So something finally has come to an end, and like you're working on letting go of this, like maybe even mentally getting in the place where you're actually releasing something that's meant to be released. It's like you getting to this ending, I'm seeing was like a very, I'm hearing far cry from where you were before. You getting to this ending was difficult, but I'm seeing it be something that you did. This is a painful ending too. Like this is some type of unpleasant experience that has now come to an end finally. And now there's the notion of working on letting this go. This could have even been something that like had ended before and then got started back up and again and then ended and then started back up again. I'm kind of seeing it like that, but it's like finally now, like this is the last time it's like actually finished now. Like it's not being brought back to life. We're done. Trying to also understand the meaning of this. You could also be like, whoever this person was that you ended things with, or whatever situation this was, I'm seeing you like definitely separate from that. It's like definitely pulling back your energy from whatever that experience was. Definitely like going way more into yourself than you had been, trying to understand all of it, trying to make sense of all of it, and getting ready to start your own thing, start something new here. But being patient. There's a sense of being like, I'm ready to move on and do my own thing, but I also know that it's still going to take a little bit of time with temperance here. It's like, I got to be patient with myself. There's a sense of not rushing into things here with temperance as well. It's like taking your time, wading through the water to get to like the other side. There you are, Capricorn. Yeah. You're being guided to like let things flow more naturally and not be like pushing anything where it doesn't fit, is what I'm hearing. This is about like being gentle with the ways that you're feeling your energy and how you're expressing that as well. You may have not wanted something to end too. Or like, I'm hearing something about not taking the credit for it. I don't know what exactly that means. There was possibly even a chance for you to work something out, but you were like, no, I don't want to, and that's also why this ending happened. And then you're taking a break, and I'm seeing you like pull in back up into your own energy. It's like you're calling all your energy back to yourself. This kind of feels kind of like a bit of a lonesome energy. Like you may be feeling kind of alone right now. Maybe the thing is that you feel like you transcended like some sort of obstacle by not taking an offer to restart something, and by being like, you know what, like you made your bed, lay in it, I'm done with this, and moving away from it. Because it seems too like you recognize that you kind of want some peace and quiet after going through the experience that you went through with this person. It's like definitely something about the communication, like something was off with the communication with this person. I'm almost getting a notion here where it's like you could have been sending them things, communicating, but like they weren't responding even. Maybe a specific message. Like I'm seeing the Ten of Swords be like all of these things that you had to say, and it's like you kept sending them and sending them and sending them, and this person was just like not responding at all. Again, maybe a particular message, but I am seeing that too next to the Hermit, which can talk about like kind of ghosting someone potentially, because this person like went to start something new. Let's not tap into their energy though. I want to keep this focused and centered around you. I'm hearing Scorpio so strongly. So you're waiting to start something new. You may have felt like the way things happened, you were being guided to kind of take a break, but you were like, I don't really want to do that. Because I'm seeing there be almost an opportunity for you to take a break or like rest or like do what you needed to, but there's a sense of like not feeling necessarily like this is something that you want to do. It's like maybe you want to continue on at the pace that you were going. It's like maybe you also feel like you're gravitating towards like another new relationship as well. It's like something may have ended quickly and it's like immediately you may be thinking already about another relationship because you feel like it helps with your confidence even. And I mean, this can be any type of relationship as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. But yeah, I'm almost seeing it be like equating like your value to like the types of relationships that you maintain, even. You know, some of us too have a hard time as well, like being alone and being by yourself because we like check in. It's like that notion of sometimes feeling like you don't exist unless you have relationships. Going into the existential landscape here. Pull me back out. Where are we going now? It feels like something's being healed on the emotional front. It's like how do we get vulnerable? How do we tap into that? It's like your emotions are there. You know that you feel it. It's just a sense of like acknowledging what we're feeling too. Maybe you also feel like you're better with your words and just like being blunt or making jokes about things rather than like being in your feelings and like admitting to being sensitive and experiencing things emotionally. And this is also about you like embracing yourself in that way. Capricorn. It seems too like this situation that you had could have triggered something emotional for you or like activated something within you that you felt like maybe gave you a different opportunity to like connect or choose to act in a way that's different from how normally you would act, like when you're feeling emotionally jolted by something. It feels too, if you're the type of person where you feel like you overgive, because I'm seeing a very sensitive, emotional, flowy, like water energy here. And if that's you within your chart, there's a notion of like sometimes giving too much to relationships or not like having the necessary boundaries for you to feel empowered. And there's a sense of like this being an opportunity for you to do things differently on an emotional front. It's like as much as you are feeling things, because I'm looking at Cancer and the Queen of Cups here, and it just feels like this overflowing of like sentimentality and like maybe attachments or like I need you or like the fawning experience. And there's this sense of you being like, you know what, things ended in that way and I need to take a break and look at myself and I need to heal from this and I need to be like working on my confidence, like what is allowing me to feel empowered, like why did this situation go the way that it did. And maybe also instead of you like having your focus solely be on like why did things end, it's more like now this has given me an opportunity to look within, so let me look at myself here. So it's like instead of trying to like be like Nancy Drew with this and be like, why did they stop talking to me, or like why did this end, or like could it have changed. It's like an opportunity for you to reflect on yourself and grow in a way that like maybe you felt like had been stagnating a bit. It's like this is also giving you more direction. I'm seeing you look within and be like, you know what, like I'm choosing to do things that bring me a sense of fulfillment. Like I am seeing you tap more into your creativity as well, and maybe this is something you hadn't been doing as often, or you want to do it differently now than you had been doing it before. It's like what brings you joy when it comes to your own self-expression and your creativity and your independence in general. Yeah, with the sun here. How do you want to shine? How do you want to express yourself? How do you want to take the emotions that you could have channeled into the connection with this person that has now ended and channel it into some form of creative expression? What do you want to do with it? What do you want to be working on? It seems too like the confidence that you're gaining from an experience that could have potentially knocked your confidence is something that's actually going to help you go in the direction of a relationship that you're trying to connect with or will be in the future. It's like helping you to understand yourself better and your empowerment when it comes to you connecting with a person. This could have brought to light like some sort of experience with like maybe even a mother or like a feminine figure too that needed to be healed, or like maybe somebody that modeled like poor boundaries. Even this was something that gave you the opportunity to address. I'm seeing a really interesting energy here with Aquarius and Leo next to each other. You know, too, because like Aquarius and Leo are on opposite, and all of us have Aquarius and Leo somewhere in our charts. There's like this opposite energy between them where Aquarius is like all about, in a simple sense, all about like the community and the people and like how we shine together, and Leo is like the center of attention and like putting the attention on like the individual. And so they're both like similar and also different. This is also very simplified, but I'm seeing there be this type of like internal conflict maybe when it comes to like what's right for other people and like the community, or even like my higher self, and then like what I want as an individual. And maybe this is like something, some type of pressure that's building too. I feel like there's a way that right now you may feel at odds with yourself, because of like two what you feel like are varying aspects of yourself that may not be able to like combine. But I think that there's going to be some sort of creative solution that you will find that is going to help you synthesize these two aspects of yourself. Because it's like at first glance, it's like night and day here. You see? It's like night and day here. You think these are very opposite, you think that they don't go together, but there's a sense of being able to find complementary energy, yes, between the two of them, and getting them to work together in a way where when we extricate ourselves from the duality, from the polarity of it being like it's either black or it's white, we see it rather as like a gray scale. So we see it as actually two pieces that come together that are on two opposite ends but are connected, you know, in the middle. So it's like a sliding scale rather than two separate things. We're understanding what's in between it and how they get connected. And I'm seeing it be like that with like these aspects of yourself that you're bringing together now. It seems too like whatever this is, this time that you have right now where you're really reflecting when it comes to like you and yourself and how you want to be and like your individuality, and like maybe even reflecting a little bit on the ego as well, and like what within you makes you feel like you want to grab attention and all of that. I'm seeing also there be this sense of like you starting something new, like some type of relationship, and then it's like things feel like they fall apart with this person. It's like at one point in time things felt really cohesive, and now there's this sense of like tension or disagreement, or like things not going like smoothly with this person. You're being guided to be patient and to wait. That's going to help you, because I'm also seeing a tower here, but I'm seeing a tower be related to the King of Swords here, and this can be a conversation that's going to be coming up that you're not expecting. Yeah, what's hidden, that is what's hidden. What is going to happen, what I'm seeing is that potentially somebody's going to reach out to you and want to have a conversation with you. You don't know about this now, but you're being guided to set boundaries with this person. It's part of a karmic test. Like, you want to make sure that you're really representing yourself properly when you have a conversation with this person. So with the zodiacs, I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, the Sun, Mars. I'm also looking at Pisces. All right, my friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.